It's the ultimate dream for master chefs and home cooks alike, to open your own restaurant. Each week, 2 teams must transform this empty space in just 24 hours.
I've thought about opening up a restaurant since I was a child.
It has been a dream of mine for 30 years to open this restaurant.
It's an all-out battle of culinary skill, business savvy, and pure determination.
In this competition, I will not quit.
My heart is just like about to bust out of my chest.
Tonight,
All right.
it's the battle of the theme restaurants.
Is this real?
Can these teams rise to the occasion?
5 minutes, guys.
Cave in!
I'm having a problem with my sous chef.
Oh!
How am I supposed to eat this?
2 teams, 2 themes,
Holy mackerel.
1 dream.
Cheers.
And just 24 hours to make it happen.
My heart is pounding.
It's gonna be ridiculous.
Dude, here we are in New York.
Hi, I'm Skip, and this is my brother.
My name's Buzz.
I've had this idea for a restaurant for 30 years with my brother. Caveman-themed restaurant. Barbecued ribs, barbecued turkey wings, kind of things that you would expect to get if you were a caveman.
Skip will be back of the house because he can cook. I'm gonna be front of the house because I can't cook.
I've worked on the line as a fry cook, broiler cook, prep cook.
You can't hold a job, man.
I know. To realize the dream of opening up a restaurant with my brother, it's not enough words in the English language to express that kind of a feeling.
Hey, I'm Aaron.
And I'm Baylor. Man, I can't believe I'm here in New York City.
I can't believe it either. I'm pretty stoked. Baylor and I met at a restaurant where we both were working.
Instant friends, just
Got
had
best
water.
friends immediately, you know.
We definitely got to make sure we've got a good plan going into it.
We want to do a trailer park theme restaurant because I'm from the South and want to show people real Southern food.
I work in the catering industry. I work in the front of house every single day.
I've been a server, bartender, cook, sous chef, and I'm ready to have my own restaurant.
A lot of times people do just think just because you're 25 or 26 years old that you don't know what you're doing.
We're young, but don't underestimate us.
Welcome.
It scares me to see Scott Conant there, and I'm a little more nervous now to have somebody of his caliber looking over our shoulder.
You're all here because you share one dream, to open your own restaurant. Today, that dream has been granted, but it'll be put to the ultimate test to see which team can open the best restaurant in just 24 hours. The winning team will receive a $10,000 prize and the right to say that you did it. You opened a successful restaurant. Here's how it's gonna work. This big room will be divided in half by a wall. And each team will open their restaurant on one side.
I'm looking at an empty room, and I'm thinking, what am I gonna do to make this place look like a cave? Yeah.
You'll have a $4,000 budget in just 24 hours to make your restaurant dream a reality. You'll have to come up with a concept, create a menu, and design your space. You will get some help. I'll be sending you staff, but it'll be up to you to manage that staff. Once the doors open, I'll be back to eat along with 3 major players on the restaurant scene. And just like in the real world, you'll also be judged by the customers. It's up to you to get these diners in the door and make sure they leave happy. So you're in direct competition with the restaurant next door. Skip and Buzz, what's the name and concept of your restaurant?
It's called the Cave In. It will be like a cave with cavemen serving food, eating like cavemen.
Sounds a little messy.
Yeah,
It's gonna be very messy.
The other team's doing some kind of caveman restaurant, and I don't know, I'm not really that worried about it.
Aaron and Baylor, do you have a name and concept for your restaurant?
AB filling station.
AB Filling Station.
Yeah.
White trash chic is kind of our theme.
I'm from the South, and the Southern food, I just, calls to my heart, the real Southern food, not the barbecue.
It's theme restaurant versus theme restaurant. Obviously, the concepts and execution of your concepts will be very important this week. You guys have a lot of work to do, so use your 24 hours wisely. Your time starts now.
All right, let's get food down. Trailer Park Chic. It's basically Southern food presented a little nicer. So Southern food, I come from a long line of phenomenal cooks. Both my grandmothers are great. Well, what do you think of immediately? Grits?
Gotta have grits.
I'm nervous about letting that long line of Southern cooks down. Pecan crusted trout?
That sounds awesome. Obviously, fried chicken's gotta
Gotta
happen.
do that, right? It's gonna be tough because I'm gonna have to do it like my grandmother and her grandmother did it, which is cast iron, which, you know, it's a little different than doing a family of 10. The cast iron chicken I'm super worried about. It's a low fry dish. It's how my mother did it, my grandmother did it. I'm scared that I'm gonna have to not do it that way because it takes a little more time.
All right, caveman. Think caveman. Caveman
We have
food.
the cave in, caveman, cave food. It's all based on the one solid staple meat. Brontosaurus burger, pterodactyl wings.
Oh, yeah. And your special secret barbecue sauce.
I make the best barbecue sauce in America. Barbecue is finger food, it's hand food, it's gnawing on bone.
We're not giving them utensils.
We're not?
No.
How are they gonna eat the beans and the coleslaw?
They're gonna have to just scoop it up with their hands. The food will be extremely messy. So don't come here in your prom dress.
I had this idea for a dessert. I don't know what to call it, though.
Dinosaur pie.
Cave in!
Okay, so we've got to pick colors. I think the trashier the better. So we've got our menu, and now we've got to figure out what we're gonna do to turn this space into a dining experience.
Stuff everywhere.
Yeah, just crap everywhere. The theme is trailer park chic. We're gonna make it feel like we're outside of a trailer. The lawn would be out here. AstroTurf, a deck, Christmas lights up. Just random everywhere and just put crap. Pink flamingos, just stuff that's kind of kitschy. It's gonna be ridiculous.
What color is rock?
Somehow, I have to figure out how I can turn flat, square walls into a cave.
So on the walls, bones, furs, skulls, yeah.
Stuff that gives you the idea it's prehistoric.
Sit on stumps. You know what? That's good for turnover because people won't last that long, but the judge is gonna be like, my butt hurts, man. You ready?
I'm ready to go. Let's go shopping.
Let's go.
All right, let's go. Straight to the meat counter, straight back, I think. So we get to the food market, and I'm feeling a little nervous because we have a lot of food to get.
I need ribeye, a lot of them.
Big old things of bacon, uncut.
Oh, no. We were looking for trout for the pecan-crusted trout. We need a lot of trout, like 40 fillets. Ideally, we want fillets for our trout dish, but the fishmonger says he doesn't have time to fillet them. It's whole trout, so we get the fish whole. I'm just not sure how I'm gonna serve it.
That's everything? You're gonna go back
Yeah,
and
I'm
cook
gonna go
all that
ahead and
stuff?
start cooking, I guess.
All right, I'm gonna head to a few shops.
All right, see you later.
All right, you want to get the meat first?
We finally get to the market. Wow. When they said food warehouse, they weren't kidding.
There's a lot of meat here.
Everything is huge.
Turkey breast, pork spare ribs, pork loin, peeled knuckles. Peeled knuckles?
While we're shopping, things are just going really smooth for us. Watch back, coming through. I also need basil, oregano. I am 100% confident that I have everything I need. Meat ho!
Still a lot of work to do. My first thought, once I get everything put away, is what order I need to start prepping things in. I need to get the chicken in the brine because that's what really gets the flavor in. The salted water in the brine will do much better than just salting the outside of the chicken.
This looks pretty cool. I'm a little overwhelmed right now. We bought a lot of stuff, and as I'm going through everything that's supposed to get done in my head, I get to that one word, dessert. I forgot dessert.
So I am going to a store called Evolution, which is perfect because it has all kinds of prehistoric goods inside it.
Wow. Is this real? Good teeth, though. He took care of them. He brushed regularly.
Skulls, fossils, animal skins.
Yeah, let's get one of him and one of him.
The front of the house needs to look like a cave.
Well, thank you so much.
I need to shop for all of our front of house decor. There's so much stuff here. That's kind of cool. This is really cool. I'm seeing a lot of things I like, and things are really starting to come together. So I get back to the restaurant. The dining room is being repainted, and I think it's gonna look great, but there's still so much to do.
Hola. Who's this guy?
I don't know.
That's Steve. Steve.
Okay. So my plan is to put the barbecue sauce on almost every dish.
What am I gonna do with all this ketchup?
So you don't get any flavors that conflict with one another. I start off by blending the 3 dry ingredients, which would be the salt and the 2 peppers. I have 2 cups of shredded coconut. Coconut. Cook it up until it's brown. Throw in the peppers and stir that around until it becomes a paste.
Oh, and what are we going to do now?
Sweet liquids are combinations of ketchups and vinegars and molasses, honey, blue agave sweetener, and brown sugar.
A little bit for good measure.
It's done by smell. I can smell when it's time to take the sweet side of the barbecue sauce and mix it in with the heat. And that is the barbecue sauce.
Wow.
I look at the walls, and I like the paint color, but it doesn't say cave to me. So now, immediately, I'm stressed.
Well, I hope your food's coming out better than my room being decorated. Doesn't say cave anywhere in there, so we're having barbecue in a brown room. So we're gonna have people dressed up as cavemen in a room that's brown.
I'm with you, and it totally sucks, and I'd like to do something about it. But right now, I gotta finish this, and we got no dessert. We didn't get dessert.
Oh, dude, we forgot about dessert.
I know.
Uh-oh. So now we have no dessert. How can we overcome that?
Sucks that we got no dessert.
I know. What am I gonna do? I forgot dessert.
Coming up.
This is not looking like a cave.
I don't understand. What is this room? It's just a brown room.
I don't know if this is gonna work. It's looking like a dead fish.
More than one of us made comments like, I wish I could just go take a shower right now.
It's late. We're running out of time. This is not looking like a cave. I don't understand. What is this room? It's just a brown room with the rock wall. Are we climbing that? Now I'm thinking, what else do you see in a cave? What else do they find when they find these caves cavemen lived in? They find cave drawings. So I grabbed some paintbrushes and some paint, and I put cave drawings on the walls. This is looking like a cave. I definitely feel better.
Bayla and I are going over how to do the chicken, and I'm still really worried about the cast iron method. It does take, about 30 minutes, like once it's in the pan. It's really important for me to keep that traditional way of frying the chicken, but I might try to figure it out in the deep fryer if that doesn't work.
So much chicken.
We are both exhausted. I guess we're done for tonight.
We have a ton to do.
Good work.
And we still have to get a little bit of sleep before tomorrow, or we're gonna be absolutely worthless.
Like I never left.
I'm looking at the clock. I'm trying to figure out how to get everything done.
So you gotta do chicken first.
Making fried chicken, the way that I do it, takes a little more time. So we start experimenting with doing it in advance, doing a par fry.
It's done to me. That looks perfect.
If we do that, we can still finish it in the cast iron.
It's good though, huh?
It's bending the rule a little bit, but we're still on track.
You're good, so I can get started?
Yeah.
I go back out to the front of the house. I'm a little worried at this point, 'cause I'm not sure about customers sitting on stumps.
Stumps in my way.
I can only imagine in caveman times, they didn't have a lot of choices. They either sat on the ground, sat on a rock, or sat on a stump. So I gotta keep with the theme.
I'm trying to pull things together. I know that stuff has to get done, and boom, there's my sous chef.
Chef, how are you? Can you just give me a quick run-through on what's on the menu?
Absolutely. The first thing that goes out is the appetizer, and I'm doing what I'm calling the bird's nest. It's fried onion rings. In the center of it, we put a stuffed portobello mushroom. We got the beef rib. The second course, we have the Tyrannosaurus Rex ribs. They're the beef rib. The raptor meat is a brisket. The Brontosaurus burger. The pterodactyl wings, turkey wings, big wings, big birds, pterodactyls.
I want to do a baked bean.
Then for sides, we have the prepared pork and beans, the Brachiosaurus salad, the Brachiosaurus slaw, the homemade rice pilaf. The Jurassic medley is the broccoli, the cauliflower, the snow peas, and the celery. I mean, this is my pride and joy. I've been working on this menu for 30 years.
So an hour after I get there, my sous chef comes in. I have no idea if I have somebody that's a restaurant pro or an accountant. How good are you back here?
I'm good.
I think this is going to be a challenging menu. My first appetizer on the menu is fried green tomatoes and fried squash. I want to put a little variation on this one with a lavender cream sauce, even though it's not traditional Southern. I have grits with braised oxtail. My last appetizer is spinach salad, sliced strawberries, candied pecans, and Vidalia onion dressing.
Doing the fried chicken.
Our entrees, I'm excited about fried chicken. The next dish on the menu is a pecan-crusted trout, and then it's with an oyster dressing, a cast iron seared ribeye with sweet potato hash. Have you done banana pudding before? Let's talk about desserts. Banana pudding, it's a vanilla custard and sliced bananas. And I'm gonna top it with meringue just because it looks really cool. And berry cobbler with vanilla ice cream, and it's fantastic.
What was your other idea with this fish? Bake it in the oven?
Yeah.
I don't know, I'm just thinking this might not work.
I'm still nervous about the fish.
You went with that on?
It freaks people out. It's not worth it.
We don't have time for it, and that's how I usually see it served anyway. I feel like a whole fish is the way to go.
I decide to serve the fish whole. Rather than filleting everything out, taking the bones out, I just simply don't have the time at this point.
I don't think the fish is gonna be the biggest hit.
It has a little fishy head looking at you.
I have a quick meeting with the staff.
Grab a seat.
We talk about anything that they have questions about.
I don't know what else to say. Oh, you know what? They're going to be so full.
Oh, yeah?
They're not getting dessert.
Oh, okay.
You want the truth?
Yeah.
I forgot to buy dessert.
So dessert will not be listed on the menu.
Did cavemen eat dessert?
Then Scott comes walking in to see what's going on.
How are you, sir?
Hey, how you doing, man?
How's everything?
Good, good.
It's looking good in here. So how's the setup gonna work inside here?
Actually, the meat's going to be slapped right on the table.
What if you have a fancy suit on?
Gotta be careful when you eat.
He says to me, so let me get this straight. People are gonna come to your restaurant dressed nice. You're gonna throw food on the table, and they're gonna eat it with their hands. I say yes.
Is this saucy food?
Oh, yeah, it's barbecue sauce on it.
You have bibs?
I just kind of spaced on the bibs. I felt like someone just kicked me in the stomach because I just realized I forgot to get bibs and handy wipes.
So you're eating with your hands as well?
Yeah, pretty much.
Interesting, man. Interesting.
Thanks.
I'm looking forward to dinner.
No wet naps, no bibs, and no dessert. This could be trouble.
Coming up.
Oh, you all right?
I'm having trouble with my sous chef.
We're so out of time. I'm just telling you.
If I don't walk away, I'm going to lose my temper.
I don't want to be here anymore.
Service is in a couple hours, and I'm having trouble with my sous chef.
I don't know if this is gonna work.
Is it falling apart or something?
It's looking like a dead fish.
My sous chef has a lot of his own opinions.
We're so out of time. I'm just telling you. You don't even know where to start.
He's overly confident, sees himself as the chef.
This you really didn't season yet, did you?
He does a couple things that are very rude. He throws a steak on the grill that has oil on it.
Oh, you all right?
I want to give up on him, but I can't. I need this guy.
You're like extremely out of time.
All right. Place is looking good.
I'm looking around, and it's looking to me like a cave. It really is. When you have a dream for 30 years and you see it materialize in front of you, there's no words to describe that feeling.
We only have a few minutes left on the clock, and I'm looking around the dining room, and I feel pretty good about it. I feel like our idea of a trailer park definitely is coming through. Even though the theme is a lot of fun, at the same time, I want our food to be taken seriously, and I definitely want our service to be very serious.
5 minutes.
5 minutes, and we need 15 minutes. That 10 minutes is huge.
5 minutes, guys. Let's get this done.
Just having my guys go around and check to make sure everything's in its place, I feel like we're ready to go.
1 minute and counting. At 1 minute to go, I'm trying to prepare for things to get crazy.
My heart is pounding in my chest. I can barely breathe.
30 seconds.
The clock is ticking.
Skip.
This is it.
Hey, guys, how's it going?
The clock strikes 0, and people just start flooding in.
How many of there are you? All right, follow me.
We're filling up way faster than the other side.
Follow me. Follow me, please. Follow me.
Customers are coming in now. They're looking at both menus, and they're all headed to the other restaurant.
Even though this was a trailer park, it seemed very upscale, and the menu had more things to offer.
I am freaking out. Okay, I'm getting upset. I think to myself, it's time to pour on the charm.
Great barbecue over here, really. Best you'll ever have. I don't even know you, so I wouldn't lie to you.
And sure enough, they decide to come to our restaurant.
Hey, well, my name is Buzz. Welcome to the Cave-In.
Hey, ladies. How are you? So far, I'm getting a lot of positive feedback about the decor and everything, but we haven't served food yet, and that's what I'm really nervous about.
Yeah, pick up 33.
33? Right now, our kitchen is just getting absolutely slammed.
Fire a tomato app and a grid app. So I'm expediting. Things are kind of working their way out, but I'm still having a problem with my sous chef. Will you go ahead and stir?
Worry about your plates over there.
Did you see how I plated that first one? He was not plating things correctly, and he's just not getting it.
You take care of that.
Son of a... So I decided to jump back behind the line, send him out to expedite. Do you want to switch over? You want to expedite? I have to take control of my food in my kitchen again. There's your tomatoes to start. 2 chicken, 2 trout. What do you have next for me? What do you need?
It's a little different. It's a little uncomfortable, to be perfectly honest with you.
If they had told us while we were waiting that we wouldn't have plates and utensils, I probably would not have come over here.
They're all eating with their hands, and the food is messy. The biggest problem I have is I do not have any wet naps.
Do you have like, I don't know, wet napkins?
We don't, actually, just napkins.
Okay.
People are asking for them. I have to tell them that we don't have any.
Have a little piece. This is not a tent like that. Is this the way you typically serve?
Yeah, this is really...
She's very disappointed, I'll just tell you that.
I am trying everything in my power to make her happy.
How am I supposed to eat
You gotta pick it up and just bite it.
If I don't walk away, I'm going to lose my temper.
Sounds good to us.
Okay.
Thanks a lot.
Enjoy.
And they have people coming back here?
I'm getting nervous. We're gonna lose because of this stupid wet nap issue.
I don't want to be here anymore.
Trout!
I think the way that we've decided to serve the fish is going to be a little bit shocking to people. I just hope that people aren't freaked out by it.
The actual fish was good, but the presentation was bad.
The trout was excellent. I thought it was perfectly cooked.
It's hectic, but it's going well.
This is some of the best fried chicken I've had.
The fish and the chicken are being really well received, but I'm seeing a lot of steaks being sent back because of temperature.
Hey, guys. She wants a medium well.
Okay. The steaks are coming back. It's extremely frustrating.
Steak is more difficult to do than most people think.
It's bloody. It's not done enough.
Guys, the general consensus is that just the steaks are a little bit undercooked, so we bring them just a little more. But that being said, I don't think there's a lot of excuse for it.
So far, all the customers are loving the food. except for the two children. The children want dessert. I have nothing.
I'm sorry.
I'm a little concerned that that might be an issue for the judges.
Coming up.
Oh my goodness!
I need these taken out right away.
So this is literally right on the table.
That's your plate.
At first, some people were not comfortable with the fact they have to eat with their hands, and now they're all eating with their hands, and they love it.
It was weird at first when you just plopped the food right on the table.
In the end, it worked out great, but in the beginning, we were kind of just thrown off.
It takes a minute, but then once you're in, I think you're in, and you're just, it's fun.
Just so you know, the line is out the door.
Things are happening. The judges walk in.
Hi, we're going to be forked.
I need these taken out right away.
I really hope the judges don't order dessert.
Can you pull out my stump?
Whoa! Oh my goodness!
We're sitting on stumps, and I understand that that's a tongue-in-cheek kind of clever thing.
Right now it's cheek.
Right now.
This is exactly that situation where you walk into a restaurant and you know exactly what the restaurant is. You almost know what the menu is when you look at the room. Everybody in this restaurant is having fun.
There's a great party atmosphere here. When we walked in here, we felt it.
Welcome to the restaurant. This is the Cave-In. We have an appetizer for you.
Wow. So this is literally right on the table.
That's your plate. That is fried onions, portobello mushroom on the top with a little salt and garlic, and your regular mushrooms on the side. Enjoy your food.
Thank
you very much.
Thank you.
I saw this palette coming out with this stuff. That's cool. But then he scraped it on the table.
Automatically, I lost my appetite.
Within 20 seconds, fried onions get cold, and you are left with puddles of grease.
The mushroom was not very good.
I wonder what the mushroom did to these people that they would treat it that way.
We're using the ribs and everything that's in here. This is all judges, okay?
This is all your meat.
Is that what the name of the dish is?
You've got the Stegosaurus ribs there.
We've got the raptor meat. It's a brisket.
Brachiosaurus coleslaw and Brachiosaurus salad. It's for the herbivores. Beans and rice.
How should we be eating the beans?
Just dig in. Grab a piece of that bread and dig in.
Oh, so we're supposed to rip off the bread
Oh, yeah,
and
the bowl
scoop
is
it.
edible.
Okay.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
Okay, guys, we're gonna kick butt, okay?
Oh, yeah, we are.
What's terrific about the Brachiosaurus salad is it's all cut and seasoned really well. So I think that's a great dish.
I must say, I've never had a rib that was that big, be that tender and tasty. I really like it.
The rice pilaf is actually delicious.
It's very, very hard to get the beans on the bread without it falling off, so I don't think it was really well thought out.
It's incredibly difficult to eat this food. I mean, I eat with my hands often. I don't mind eating with my hands. That's not a big deal, but I think things need to be catered to being eaten with your hands. You can't give this giant rib.
What's amazing to me is the fact that they don't mention anywhere in the menu or even tell you you're going to eat with your hands is shocking to me. You got to tell people. I think 75% of your people are going to ask for forks.
How about 99%?
Wow.
The next thing that we have
is a pterodactyl wing and our Jurassic medley of vegetables. The burger is approximately a pound burger. It's Brontosaurus burger.
Can we cheat and use forks?
Sure. But it's kind of like going to a Chinese restaurant and not using chopsticks.
Thank you, gentlemen.
You're welcome. Enjoy.
On this hamburger, I'm going to tell you, it's cooked perfect.
They did a great job in cooking the meat, and it came out the way I'd want my burger to come out.
The pterodactyl wing, the flavor is very good. The problem is it's the same flavor we've had throughout. All the food is now starting to taste the same. Because the same barbecue sauce is on the burger, which is on the ribs, which is on the turkey, which is on the brisket. Wouldn't it have made a little bit more sense if each sauce was made to what the product it coats is. The other thing is that there's no dessert on the menu.
You got to have sweets of some sort, like a killer brownie that's the size of here that they just bake it.
You could go nuts with
You go nuts with dessert, right?
It will be hard to roll this out without having a really good dessert.
It has been a dream of mine and my brother's for 30 years to open this restaurant. I want to win this competition. I want to win it for my brother, and I actually believe my brother wants to win it for me.
Hi, folks.
Gentlemen, so you've been dreaming about this for 30 years. Now, how do you feel?
To actually see it come to fruition, what can you say?
So I just wanted to compliment you on your concept. It's completely unique. There's nothing like it.
And when you get to the podium, it's terrific. I mean, you get it. And you see the lady there with the leopard skin, and you're like, wow, this is cool. Look at this.
You guys seem like you really were having a good time.
Yeah. Well, it's not a dining room, it's a dining experience.
I do believe that this would be a restaurant I would want to go to.
Let's talk about the food. The beef ribs were cooked very well. We all liked the vegetables that you had on the table, including the salad and the coleslaw.
It was both heavy with those big brontosaurus ribs, and it was light with the steamed vegetables.
The thing is that we have five meats, all with the same sauce. And that's kind of, it becomes a very monotonous meal at that point. That's a real issue here. Your beef, your turkey, all taste the same. And we were really disappointed that after a big meal like that, there were no desserts.
The thing that's sort of, for me, is almost unexcusable is the fact that on the menu, no one tells you that you're eating all this with your hand.
How are there no wet naps?
I should have thought of it right off the bat. I really should have, and I didn't.
Then when it came time to put the food to the table, the delivery wasn't executed properly such that, you know, you're leaving this and then you're scooping off rice and things like that. It's messy. It's not attractive to the eye.
Look at what you're left with when the food is gone. More than one of us made comments like, I wish I could just go take a shower right now because I feel uncomfortable. You can't create a concept and forget about the customers. The customers are the most important part of your business. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Dude, they're grilling us.
We go back into the kitchen. I'm having a hard time keeping my emotions in check.
You know what? I'm sorry.
What?
The wet naps.
I think I'm gonna lose it, and I'm doing my best to hold myself together. If I fail, then I fail my brother.
Coming up.
Yo, the judges are here.
I cannot go through a dinner looking at this gigantic fish head.
I need a chicken and fish right away, please.
Chicken and fish, got it?
Okay, thank you.
Service is getting really busy. We're running around, and then the judges walk in. Yo, the judges are here.
Mix and match chairs.
I like the pink flamingos.
I love the sheets. With the menu on the sheets, it's genius.
I love the AstroTurf. That's one of my favorite things.
AstroTurf is amazing.
The sum of the parts add up to the whole, which really does create that trailer park chic.
That's the situation right there. Okay. I know they're all huge, huge players in the restaurant industry. I'm a little bit nervous. Hey, gang. My name is Baylor. I'm one of the owners of this little place called the AB Fill-In Station. A being Aaron, the exec chef. B being myself, Baylor.
You're looking pretty snazzy.
Thank you. We're kind of doing a trailer park chic.
Oh, I got it.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you. What do you think about his presence at the table?
I think he could have smiled a little bit more. Maybe joke around and not take it so serious.
Let's go, let's go. How are you, sir?
I'm doing fantastic. A little bit on the appetizers. First off, we have baby spinach salad that's with candied pecans and sliced strawberries. I have grits with braised oxtail. And then some fried squash dusted with a little cornmeal. And then a lavender cream sauce.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely, thank you.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
The oxtail's cooked well. It's tender enough, but it's toothsome. There's a lot of flavor in the oxtail. I could use a little less sugar in the grits.
What I like about the baby spinach salad, I love the mixture of the strawberries
trying the squash and tomato, and I'm not a fan of the sauce at all. It tastes like soap to me.
I'm very disappointed in the dish.
Lavender, at this point, belongs in soap and hand creams.
How are we doing?
We are ready to roll with the judges' food.
Let's make sure those fish heads don't fall over.
Here we go.
This is the fried trout.
Holy mackerel.
I have pecan-crusted trout. That's served with a cornage and then an oyster and chestnut stuffing. The next dish is cast iron fried chicken with mashed potatoes. And next we have a seared ribeye with sweet potato hash.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Absolutely.
Cheers.
Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot.
The chicken is crispy, it's moist.
The chicken is awesome, man. This is a recipe that comes from his grandmother. And, you know, true to form, it tastes like it. I mean, there's this, the nostalgia element is on the plate here.
I think the steak is lacking in taste. I think it's a little on the rare side. It needs a little bit of work.
I agree with you. It's just, it's not flavorful enough.
I cannot go through a dinner looking at this gigantic fish head.
I expected the fish to talk to us when it came to the table.
But it does completely set them apart from any other type of restaurant that we've seen in a long while. This is really very different.
I thought the flavor of the fish was very sweet. It was light. I think that's something that people like.
The menu has a lot of difficulty in it, and rolling it out and opening up 10, 15, 20, 30 of these and being consistent is a lot harder than just saying one restaurant works.
Wow. Spectacular.
We have banana pudding, pretty much a vanilla custard and a sliced banana, a little meringue on top, and then we have another one of my favorites, berry cobbler. This was passed down from my grandmother to my mom and my aunt to me.
Thank you, gentlemen.
I like the authenticity of the nanner pudding.
The flavors are simple and straightforward. They're deep, they're sweet. There's nothing better than that.
Agreed.
These recipes are my grandmother's and my mom's recipes. I'm nervous about letting that long line of Southern cooks down that taught me. I want to show them that they taught me well.
So, guys, what'd you think?
First of all, I want to say congratulations. I mean, look at this place. You should be really, really proud of yourselves.
From the minute we walked in, we had the best time here. You paid a lot of attention to detail. You got the Southern feeling in the decor.
I think if you smiled a little bit more and gave people a little bit more of the spirit that you do have, I think it'd be great.
I was thinking about that. I was like, man, I should probably be a little bit happier when I'm out on the floor.
Let's talk about the food.
Okay.
The fried chicken was spectacular. It was cooked perfectly.
You're probably going to have more people eating the chicken than anything else that you had on the menu.
A couple of the appetizers sort of missed the beat for me, namely the oxtail. The grits were sort of sweet, sort of syrupy, and like almost a dessert. I don't think that either one of you tasted the lavender sauce, because if you did, it tasted like you were licking your hands after you put cream on it. It was very, very off-putting.
I tasted, and lavender is actually a flavor that I've come to like. I know some people associate it with soap. You know.
How about four of us?
All four.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
I'll come find you guys later.
Thank you very much. I'm nervous when I leave the judges' table. I thought the food and the concept were perfect for each other, but maybe they didn't quite see it that way.
I would go to Skip and Buzz's restaurant any day.
I would come back to this restaurant. Yes. This would be a fine.
Oh, yeah. Up top, up top. We have an edge over our competition because we're young, we have fresh ideas.
Team, thank you very much.
You guys rocked the kitchen for me, and it was great.
Well,
it's over.
Can't believe we did it, man. Cheers, buddy.
Cheers.
Okay, so that happened.
Me and my brother just put together this restaurant in 24 hours to cave in, something that we've been talking about for 30 years.
I just really screwed up with those friggin' wet naps.
Did you have a good time?
I did.
It's all that matters.
It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing.
Man, I should have a wet nap.
Coming up,
It's Judgment Day.
the winner of the $10,000 prize is
24 hours is over. The restaurant's done. Now it's in the judges' hands.
Let's talk about our 2 restaurants here. At the A&B filling station, 2/3 of the people said that they would come back again.
I think it's impressive that they said that.
You had a couple of guys who had this really funny concept, but took the food way too seriously.
If you have a concept like A&B filling station, you have to be lighthearted about it. You can't be so serious and kind of uptight about it.
But it was, at the end of the day, when you finished eating there, it was homespun.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I think that sealed the deal for a lot of people at A&B.
Let's talk about what the customers thought about the cave-in. A lot of people said that they didn't think that they would like eating with their hands, but they loved it. Overall, a lot of the people who ate here said that they would come back.
I think the Klavans restaurant makes you smile. It has a presence. As soon as we walked in, I got it. What I didn't like about Klavans was that my butt still hurts after having sat down. Didn't like the fact that they didn't have a dessert.
The one thing that I'll say, though, is you can get pressed on a place like this with your eyes shut.
I think it's very sellable.
When you walk inside the cave-in, I mean, you look at this concept and like, wow, these guys have nailed it.
Yep, agreed.
So thank you guys so much for your expertise and your input. I'm gonna go tell the teams.
Skip and I walk into the room. There's Scott standing there. My heart is pounding. It's Judgment Day.
That was tough. 24 seemingly impossible hours. But no matter what happens here, I want you to remember that you did it. You opened your very own restaurant. You've proven that your dream can come true. Aaron and Baylor, your restaurant was very ambitious, from the menu to the decor. You aimed big and you nailed it. But as fun as your tongue-in-cheek concept was, your earnestness may have hurt it. If you're gonna open a restaurant like A&B Filling Station, you have to deliver on the promise. Skip and Buzz, you took a 30-year dream and made it a reality. The second that the customers walked in, they understood exactly what they were getting. That is how you create a brand, not just a restaurant. I hope you're proud of each other and what you've both accomplished.
Without a doubt.
But for as much fun as people had in your dining room, there were just too many simple, basic customer needs that weren't attended to. Attention to the customer has to come first. So I've considered what the judges and customers have had to say. I'm ready to announce the winning restaurant. The winner of the $10,000 prize is A&B Filling Station.
I absolutely can't believe it. Wow. Baylor and I did a restaurant in 24 hours and did it well.
Congratulations. We built a restaurant within 24 hours, and everybody loved it. So we're winners.
Good job, guys. I'm excited to move on with this concept, and maybe you'll see an A&B filling station near you.
Dude, we did it. That's ridiculous.
Yes, sick.